So this is camp early in the morning. Just nice and quiet. Just roar fire.
Good morning, day 6. I'm up and at it, about 7:20 I think, rolling out of camp. Some beautiful night last night. Got everything dry, and there was just enough breeze to keep all the condensation out of the tent. And I don't know what it got down to. I didn't check temperature, but it's chilly this morning. What's new? So today, I'm gonna do 16.8. Thought I was only gonna do like 13, but the 3 people I was camping next to last night that are pretty experienced hikers as well, they're going there. So I said, well, let's do it. Plus, that gives me 16.8 tomorrow, 16 on Friday, and 3 miles to get into Franklin Saturday morning when it's gonna be freezing cold. That'll give me the whole day to spend at Franklin. And I get some new trekking poles. And one of my locks on the trekking pole is failing and it won't stay extended. So that sucks, especially since my trekking poles are what I use to hold up my tent. So in Franklin, I'll be getting a new pair. Part of through hiking. All right, let's have a great day. Talk to you in a bit. First view of the day. That peak right there is where I came from this morning. Well, actually right in between those two. I came down the mountain, came up, and now we're climbing to the North Carolina border. So it's about 2.5 miles. We'll be out of Georgia. Look at this beautiful morning. It is gorgeous today. What difference from yesterday morning. Sun's almost out already. Nice and calm. Love the sound of nature in the morning. So a little update about animals. So I know everybody was thinking I was gonna see bears and all this shit all the time. Well, the biggest animal I've seen so far is about 8 squirrels. Haven't seen a deer, haven't seen anything, which is pretty common because we clank through the woods. We're not really that quiet as we walk, or as I walk. Trekking poles making noise and listening to music or whatever, podcasts, we make noise. So we'll see, but I'm sure eventually, obviously I'll see some animals, but so far, a couple squirrels, some birds. The green tunnel on top of the mountain. It is beautiful up here this morning. It's a good way to be leaving Georgia here shortly. Here it comes. I can see the sign. Georgia leaving, stepping in North Carolina. All right, here's the other side. We are leaving North Carolina southbound, heading into Georgia. Here's the famous wide gap tree. It's right in the middle of the trail. This is pretty much in every video you ever see the AT. Look at that with all the fog. Almost a little eerie. Well, welcome to North Carolina. You can see I put my rain jacket on because I went across the border there, and about 100 yards, the wind started ripping and it was cold. It probably dropped 5 or 6 degrees, And the fog's here. And oh, by the way, it's like a straight up climb as soon as you go past the sign there. So that was a good climb. We got like 3 of those to go for today. They're basically straight up and then straight down. That's what I'm doing now, is going down. But yeah, North Carolina. Treating me cold already. Coming up to the bridge. Just a little one. Still counts though. This is Muskrat Shelter, just off the AT. And it's kind of cool. It's got a picnic table and a little bench to cook on. It's a place to sit. Not a bad shelter. But I bet with all these hangs, I bet it's got mice. Normally that's a good sign, that's got mice. So I just stopped here for a minute. And now I'm gonna get on my way. Look at this view. And we're climbing. Look at this view. And it's gonna get better as we go up. Cool little mountain waterfall. Nice little stream. So that peak up there is where we're going. It's our standing Indian bald up there, and that's gonna be our last mountain for the day. But it's a good one. All right, here's a fancy bridge. That's cool. So this is Standing Indian Shelter. This will be the last shelter I go by today. And I'm gonna stop here and have a bite for lunch. Yeah, not bad. Little seating area. Yeah, looks all right. So after the shelter, here is the trail. It's I assume it's an old logging road. Kind of looks like it for now. So we'll see. Hopefully it stays like this for a while. That'd be nice. About 4.5 miles to go for the day. Okay, look at this view now. I guess it wasn't a bald. I thought that was a bald up here. It's not. There is camping up there, but there's no bald. And the view's actually not as good as it was coming up or going down. So, but it is beautiful. Turned out to be a beautiful day. Not too many more miles, and I'll get to camp. Check out the trail on top of the spine that we're walking on after Standing Indian. You can see the trees are really short, obviously because it's a spine. That's pretty typical. It looks like they're all dead, but obviously they're not. And I bet once this all blooms, this is really pretty. The cool thing is you can see off both sides. Let's see. So you can see that side, and you can, once in a while you can see through here. But if all the trees were in bloom, you couldn't see anything. So it's actually really pretty, even though it kind of looks like it's all dead. So it's just not in bloom yet. Good views today. Almost to camp. So I made it to Beach Gap, and there's 2 others here, and I think the 3 from last night should be coming in pretty shortly. So that's me down there, and it's just an open area. There's a couple there. Then on the other side, you walk through there, point 2 is the water. It's a ways over there. But lots of good spots here. It's big and open, but no cell service.
Yeah, probably. But if it's only like 2 times, then you can start shaking it so it'll bounce down.
Yeah.
It's also a really light stick.
Yeah.
Which is gonna help.
And it's kind of dense.
All right, so let's do the end of day recap for day 6. Today started off at Plum Orchard Shelter, and then hiked over top of Standing Indian, and then down to Beach Gap where we're at now. So 3 others that camped where I did last night came here too. And there's I think 7 of us total here. So 16.6 for the day. Tomorrow we're going into Rock Gap Shelter, 4 of us again, and that'll be about 15.3. Yeah, so a shorter day. And that gives us just over 3 miles to Winding Stair Gap, where I'm gonna head into Franklin for the weekend because of the temperatures are gonna be so cold. So that is the wrap for day 6. So thanks for watching. This is Half Mile.